everyone. I've been asked to share a little bit more about the Rosary Project and what it means to me and how I became involved. So I will begin today by focusing in on some of the questions that I get asked when people hear that I am part of this team that goes to the Remand Center to pray and have conversations with the inmates. The first question I always get asked is, how did I become involved? I, like you, heard about the idea of forming this Rosary Project group at one of our Sunday Masses when the chaplain from the Remand Center came and shared that vision that she had and that all the chaplains at the Remand Center had in terms of having our parish minister to the inmates on a regular basis. Upon thinking about it further, I felt that this would be something I might be interested in, and 6 or 7 years later, I'm still part of that team and still enjoying the opportunity to spend time at the Remand Center visiting and praying with the inmates. People always ask me why I decided to do that as well, and why I made that decision to become involved. And for me, it became sort of an opportunity to give back, but at a higher level. We all get involved in all types of giving circumstances where we're giving money, we're giving gifts, we're giving food, we're making donations, etc. But this one, this type of giving is very different. We're coming face to face with the people who need that particular give. In this case, they're in need of prayer, they're in need of faith, they're in need of hope, and so we get to hear their stories. We get to, like I said, meet with them face to face and see what it is like to really walk in their shoes and what some of the challenges that they face. So it's a different form of giving back, a much deeper form of giving back. And it also reminds us that we have these needs right here in our community, because a lot of times when we're giving and donating, it goes abroad, it goes in other parts of the world, other parts of our country, etc. And those are all great, but this one also keeps us sort of grounded in our own community and trying to make our community better and stronger. I've also been asked at times to share some experiences and some personal experiences of what it is like to visit with the inmates, and a couple amongst the many that I could probably share with you, but in the few minutes that I have here today, one of them certainly is an annual one. Now we do the Holy Thursday. We visit the inmates every Holy Thursday, and we pray with them and we reenact Jesus' washing of the disciples' feet. And in every occasion that we have gone over the last 6 or 7 years, the inmates have been very, very eager to participate. But not only that, but to also reciprocate and have them wash our feet. And that has had a huge impact on us as well, that they have taken this very seriously. They see the importance of us giving to them, but of them giving back to us, and they're grateful for the opportunity that we give to them and the opportunity to share and pray with them. So that's sort of one way that they are able to sort of give back to us as well, and make us feel really appreciated for the chance that we get to spend with them. Another one example for me personally, that's made quite another experience I've had is we had one inmate. We always invite the inmates to come and join us at our parish when they're released. And one inmate took us up on it and actually came on a Sunday, brought their child with them, and also brought the little rosary that we give them after we pray with them every time we visit, and really made a point of seeking us out and saying thank you for the opportunity and for the invitation, and was very grateful as well. So those are two experiences that really stand out for me. Another question that I get asked quite a bit is what do we do for the inmates? And I would extend that and say, what do they do for us? Because as much as what we do for them, I think I've also gained from my meetings with them as well. And I would sum all that up with one word, and that's hope. They're in their greatest need when they're in the remand and trying to get their lives turned around is hope. They do not have a lot of hope that they can turn their lives around, and so we try to instill that in them, try to help them see that there is a light for them to continue on and go forward once they're released, and that there is hope for them. And when I leave there, I'm feeling very hopeful as well for them. So it's kind of a reciprocal situation there as well, where we give them hope and try to really instill hope in them and in their lives, and then they certainly allow that us to see that there is hope for them as well. I conclude by saying that recently at the World Day of the Poor Mass, Pope Francis talked in his homily on building goodness, and he talked about building goodness, especially during times when we feel that we are discouraged and that we see so much negativity in our world. And Pope Francis said that that's the time when we should really persevere and act. And Jesus reminds us that we have nothing to fear because we're grounded in the good if we persevere and if we act. The Rosary Project helps bring hope to the inmates by encouraging them to persevere even when they don't see hope in their own lives. So I just want to conclude by saying that we can't fix all the world's problems, but we can certainly try to make a difference wherever we can and try to do our best. So I encourage you to think about the Rosary Project, and if it's something that you're interested in, to join our team and help bring hope to those in need and those who are poor in hope and are really looking for something in their lives to help them turn around their lives and make a difference in our world. Thank you for listening. Take care. God bless.